Hi, this is John St. John. Yes, I'm the voice of Duke Nukem. I'm here to kick ass and listen to the Game Fix podcast. And this time I'm all out of asses.
All right, partner. You know what time it is.
Let's go crazy! Crazy!
Hello, welcome to another edition of the Game Fix podcast, our first live broadcast podcast that we are broadcasting live right now on our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/GameFix. But don't worry, of course, you could download this after it's all said and done. But I said too much. Verlaine, I'm Spanish.
Spanish, I'm Verlaine. Make sure to check out our website, gamefix.ning.com. And of course, if you're not here already, twitch.tv/GameFix.
Yes. And of course, you can see right below us, it's our Twitter. Please follow us at GameFixShow. And of course, you could interact with us right here on Twitch. We're doing this live, and send us your tweets too. We got that, yeah. But very cool. I think I speak for the both of us as far as Verlaine goes. We were a little nervous today, kind of shaking the nerves a little bit, right?
Yeah,
right?
made sure everything works out, right?
Yeah. So far, so good, right? We're live, we're doing our thing, and we have a show, okay? And when I say we have a show, we always have more than enough. I think is really what we do. We have a lot of movie news, and then I have some movie. Movie video game news. So you're gonna hear a little bit of that. Of course, Verlaine, well, tell them what you have, because this is something that I know people are interested in.
Yeah.
And
we finally kind of have a reason as to why crossplay between PlayStation 4 and Xbox One has not happened. And believe it or not, it's not what everybody thinks it is.
Yeah, well, that's weird. Wait, what did you think it was?
I'm not going to tell you, because what I thought it was what everybody thought it was, and that's not what it is.
It's not what it is. Okay. Well, a couple other things, some Nintendo news about the Switch. Oh yeah, about the Switch. You know what I'm talking about. That
I think so.
That little pesky Nintendo. I don't even know what you want to call it.
Not like this. Not like this.
I'm such a nerd. I know. So stupid. Poor Switch. She was so young. But anyway, so we're gonna get into that, and I kind of want to touch a little bit about the mini NES. So we'll hit that too.
Okay.
But let's do like we always do, and why don't what we've been playing? Would you like me to go first, or would you like you to go first?
I can go first. I think I played a little bit more games.
Okay.
Of course, I played Overwatch. I always play Overwatch. It's the end of an era for Overwatch right now. But yeah, I played Overwatch. We got today the first games with gold, and the one game is the Gianna Sisters. Did you play it yet?
No, not yet.
It's just like a platformer, kind of like that. Was it Outlast, where you hit the trigger to switch yellow and blue? It's just like that. But we also got to see one of my favorite game sequels, The Force Unleashed 2.
Yes.
That's free. I've never played it. I was actually waiting for The Force Unleashed 3 to come out before getting 2, and that never happened. Finally got to play it, and it's sweet. It's awesome that it's not resetting you like you're brand new. Like, you pretty much remember all of the stuff from the previous game. Right. And end up getting the powers and level up like fast.
Well, that's where you and me differ. I never played the first one, and I know, and I've played the second one, and I played the shit through the second one. Like, dude, I played that game so much. So like, I'm pretty excited to kind of get a chance to play it again, because I played it on the 360, and now that we have it for the next gen, I'm kind of like, okay, let's give this a go. So this is actually something I'm really kind of looking forward to kind of play again, because his abilities, like his mind control abilities.
Yeah. That's new, and I love it, dude. Yeah. It's great. So I also started playing Titanfall 2 again. When I started,
I did play a match with you. I just thought about it. Yeah, I remember now.
Yeah, when I did start it, I realized that they added new DLC, which is free. It's this glitch map
Yeah.
I haven't played Titanfall 2 too much. I'm not too familiar with the maps, but this one's the best one.
Okay.
Like in Titanfall 1, they added a map that's kind of like it was this weird training ground that was like half not there and half like rendered. It was weird.
Okay.
It was very cool. It's still Titanfall 2.
Yes.
This map though is very. I was telling you, you can go from spawn all the way around the map without touching the ground, and it's easy. Like it's made for just wall running all over the place. So that was cool. I actually started playing that because of my little thing that I got in the mail.
Oh yes,
Um,
I almost forgot, dude. I was gonna even ask you before the show, but yes, we have to tell everyone, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, I did an unboxing, but I got this thing. It's called the Core Effects.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's not near me. I wanted to prep it and have it by me.
Go
It's
get it.
cool.
Go get Go get it.
It's all right. Hold on.
Yeah, totally go get it. Okay, so I'll keep him informed. So I don't want to give too much away because he wants to tell you and show you all there is to know about it. Yeah, you're seeing like, oh yeah, you see Verlaine's baby there. Yeah. No. Anyway, but like there is he got this vest that when you hook it up, it kind of like it tells you where you're getting hit, where you're getting shot, and you actually feel it. It's the biggest nerd thing I think I've ever witnessed anyone buy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Verlaine, go ahead. I explained a little bit, but you explain further.
Yeah, it was an impulse buy. I've been watching this. I believe it was a Kickstarted project, and I've been watching it since Kickstarter, and I always wanted to get it. And I was about to get it. I was just browsing the website, and it was half off or some kind of ridiculously awesome sale, so I bought it.
Okay.
This is what it looks like.
See, I haven't even seen this yet. I haven't even used it.
I haven't seen it. Yeah, so you'd wear it.
Yeah.
And these are the sensors. There's two sensors. Oh wait, this is the front.
Well, explain for those that can't see it too. So make sure.
So it's how I can describe it is if you took the vibrations in your controller, the exact layout, and you just flipped them around and put them on your chest. That's essentially what it's doing.
All right.
So, but it's using the sound instead of whatever programmed vibrations in the game.
Okay.
It's using sound to do that. It's sweet. I like it. Especially when playing like Titanfall, you're really into the game because you feel all the explosions that are going on like far away. You feel what direction things are. So not only are you seeing where you're getting hit from and maybe your controller is vibrating, but you're feeling it on the side, and just having that extra sense makes you faster to respond.
Cool.
It's cool. Like I could see people not liking it or not thinking it's cool. Because even when I opened it and I'm setting it up and I'm like, this is kind of like cheap. Like it's just vibrating.
Yeah.
But when you wear it and you actually put it on, it's pretty immersive. And then it turned on.
I hear it.
I guess there's like a 30-hour warm-up period. So until then, because it's got to break in the vibrations and then whatever. But I'll keep you updated.
Cool. Yeah. And I need to try this thing on. I give it a go. Have you worn it anywhere else on your body when you use it? I guess.
I'm not gonna say that.
I mean, come on. Everyone's kind of thinking it, right? Or am I the only one?
No, I only wore it on my legs and my chest.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Not my penis.
So you wore it on your legs? You put it on your legs?
No.
Okay. Wow.
I didn't. I was just
like a little
going on.
massage, a little pop, right?
Yeah. And so I guess the biggest thing to come out of what I've been playing would have been the Prey beta demo. Okay. Did you play it?
I did not play it.
Well,
you wanted to play other games, so I never got a chance to play it, but it's okay. I kind of did it on purpose because I want to hear it from you. So because I want to hear it coming from someone that actually played, because I've never played it. So.
This is a game you'll love. You'll love this game. It's so after playing it, it's like Half-Life meets. I kind of want to say Dishonored, but only in the gameplay, but with Fallout. So if you took Dishonored, just the game engine, the way it feels when you're walking and jumping and moving, and even the characters, you add the half-life element of the creatures and the fact that you're starting out with a wrench, you're a scientist, you don't know what the fuck's going on. And then you add the elements of like Fallout where you can like salvage things, turn them into other components and build stuff.
Okay.
So I don't know, it seemed pretty like open worldy, like you could do a main mission, but you can also explore around this big area in space. The best thing is this story happens in a reality where JFK was not assassinated. It
Oh,
was an
okay.
attempted assassination. He lived and pretty much, I guess, put all of our money into NASA and funded the space program, like,
That's crazy.
and that's what it became the future of that.
They're doing more games like that. I mean, when they redid Wolfenstein, they made it because it was it was the Third Reich. You know,
like,
it was
what happens if?
if they won the war. So like this is kind of cool. I like these angles. Of course, you know, probably to a lot of people, they're very scared about that because it happened to them. But as far as history goes, I mean, we as gamers and creators and writers have the chance to kind of recreate history and make it to what we thought it would be, which makes video games that much more interesting. At least that's what I think. I don't know.
Yeah, live in another reality.
Yeah.
The best thing about the game too is if it's not bolted down, and they'll tell you this in the game, if it's not bolted down, it can be lifted and thrown. Eventually, you can upgrade your strength and actually lift like refrigerators and shit and throw them really like hard. But because of that, that's how the aliens work, because they shapeshift into normal objects. So you can walk into a room and see 3 chairs. One of them is an enemy, and they'll morph into the enemy and attack you, which is, to me, it just added not. They're trying to add an element of scary, I think,
Okay.
where you don't know what's gonna just turn into something.
Dude, that's hot right now.
Right.
That's big. Yeah.
In this demo, they didn't pull it off. At least with me, maybe. I mean, you're not in an area that's scary, but it wasn't scary to me. It was like I was getting hit by something, and I'm like, "What the fuck is hitting me?" I couldn't see it, and then I saw something, and I ran into a room, and there was nothing there. And just for some reason, I was like, I'm gonna pick up this chair, and I went to pick it up. It was a bad guy, and he like tentacleized me, and I had to fight him and kill him.
A jerk.
Yeah. So that wraps up my gaming.
I like it. Well, I on the other hand have a PlayStation 4, so I was playing Horizon Zero Dawn. As some of you that listen to the actual recording of the show, that you could find us on iTunes and Google Play and all that. But like, for those of you who know, I have a PlayStation 4. I love Horizon Zero Dawn. I have gone through the entire story. You know that, Verlaine. But there's so many side missions, man. Like, this game feels like it could go on forever, and I'm okay with that because this game is really solid as it is anyway. And I'm actually very excited to kind of keep going, just because like the character itself, Aloy, is so there's so many layers to her, and once you find out who she is, it makes this game that much better. I think, like, just more intense, more in depth. And so Horizon Zero Dawn, I love hunting. Oh my god,
it does get boring, that game. Like,
it does not, man. It really doesn't. Like, I could just go in there and just totally GTA 5 it. You know what I'm talking about when I say that. When I just go in there and just
start killing shit, no purpose
or whatever. Do whatever I want. And I'm taking down like giant like machine beasts, but like from a long distance, and like, dude, and it's so gratifying to do it. It's so gratifying. So I'm pretty excited about it. And so I definitely been playing Horizon Zero Dawn. But there's actually something that I was pretty excited about. If you are a Blizzard lover, and you like, I've been playing Heroes of the Storm. Now this game is it's Blizzard's MOBA, right?
Yeah.
And right. Do you say?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And this game, and you've played it, you know what I'm talking about. I know you're not the most into it, but I think we gotta kind of skew you a little bit. I don't think
my computer's good. I tried again, and my computer started screwing up, like lagging, and
Oh, yeah.
Lucio.
Oh, that's too bad. Oh yeah, Lucio's actually pretty fun. I've actually been playing a lot of Tracer because I did log on and I got the 20 free characters, so which is pretty cool. Yeah. So if you haven't done that, you need to do that. You have till the end of the month, I think, something like that. I don't have the exact date in front of me, but like. Yeah, this is something that's very cool. If you are into Heroes, if you've never played Heroes, kind of like me, I never really got into Heroes until I've heard about like what's going on. So I tried it out. Oh yeah, my dude James, he's really into it. A couple other friends, Miles and that. But like the game is cool. It's solid. It's something that everyone should get into. And of course, I've been playing Overwatch. Come on. You want it? Is that what you're asking for? It's so like, doesn't it make you feel good?
It does. You know what? I almost always let the beginning play through when I load up the game.
Just so you can hear it?
Just so I can see that. I think it's so like uplifting, like epic.
I made a chrono accelerator.
I can do this.
Surely I could do that. Well,
Surely.
Okay, so yeah, Overwatch. Of course, I've been playing Overwatch. Who hasn't been playing Overwatch? If you haven't, again, I keep telling every single week that you need to try it because the game is amazing. The game's amazing. I really think so.
Amazing.
Let's start with yours, Verlaine. This is, I think, something that's big. There's a reason. I think that's a good tease for you. Go ahead.
I like reasons.
Yeah, give us a reason.
For what? To play Overwatch?
No, your story.
Oh, ha. All right. So, so many people, and there are still rumors. I still hear people from my job like being like, "Oh, dude, they're letting play PlayStation versus Xbox."
It's big, dude. It's one of those things that I mean, me being obviously always on the other side of the fence with you. We were excited for what's the game? Rocket League for that, but it's not really happened yet.
No.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, like, when that didn't happen, I was like, well, it's PlayStation. PlayStation's not going to let something like that happen because they're kind of like Apple, a little Nintendo-ish, where they want to, like, keep everything in. They want to be in charge of everything.
Yeah.
But then I was like, after I've seen all these things going on with Overwatch hacking through the PlayStation, you know, how much more of a direct link with the PC, like not illegal things that you're not supposed to do with the PC and PS4 can be done. That scares me. The fact that you can use with an adapter, you can use a keyboard and mouse on the PS4. Right. That scares me, and now I don't want that to happen. I don't want crossplay because then we're going to be playing against people with keyboard and mouse. That's all that's going to happen, and it's just going to make everything even bigger. Now, like, you know, to be the top, not like we'd ever be the top, it's going to take more because now you're competing with a whole lot more people.
Yeah.
That's why I don't want it. But the boss over at Namco Bandai, the guy's making Tekken 7, which is supposed to be out millions of years ago, or it's been out for millions of years. They really, really, really wanted crossplay. They wanted PS4 people and PC people to play with Xbox people and vice versa. And they really spent a lot of time getting into this and figuring it out. And what they've come to realize that it's not the technology. They can do it. It's very easy. What it is policies. It just takes so much to get that redone.
Yeah.
Xbox Live, PlayStation Network, Steam, Microsoft, everybody has their policies and procedures, their safety things, the terms of agreement that you're supposed to read and check off that you read. All that stuff is pretty generic when it comes to their stuff.
You mean the most unread warnings?
Yes.
On the internet, or on the internet, rather.
Well, because those exist, that's why we can't have crossplay, because someone's got to read through all of them, kind of merge them together while keeping them all intact. And I guess there's a lot of stuff that, like, Microsoft allows that would contradict PlayStation and vice versa, that would contradict PC. Just like using third-party accessories. Like, it just can't happen, and that's why it can't happen.
Okay.
And he also says that you don't even look forward to it in the near future because
It's never
any
gonna
game can be flipped on to accept it. It's the big companies, the big three, aren't going to let it happen.
Of course.
They can't let it happen even if they wanted to. It costs too much money to hire lawyers and restructure everything that the
They'd have
company
to
is based
collaborate
on.
together. And could you imagine?
They'd have to become one company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So much for that. Really is
Yeah.
what I'm trying to say.
Fighting games, I think it would have been kind of interesting, but anything else, like, yeah, I wouldn't feel safe about it.
Well, yeah, that's something that's I know a lot of people are into, and they're mad about it. But like at the same time, it's like, what are you gonna do? You know, just be happy with what you got.
By the system. Well, it's not going to even be an issue anymore because the systems are separate now. Like the new Xbox is coming out, and then after that, PS4 is going to come out, or PS5. I mean, we're not going to need that anymore because everybody's going to buy the Xbox, everybody's going to buy the PlayStation because they have enough time to save the money for it. So it's not going to be pick one or the other. We can have both, and we will have both. So there's no need for it.
Yeah. That's too bad. Well, we'll certainly see how that goes down. Obviously, I think this is about where it ends, but that's too bad. Woo-hoo. Well, there is something that was very interesting in the world of Nintendo. And it really has nothing to do with the Nintendo Switch or anything like that. It's actually a Zelda game that a fan made. I think I mentioned this a few episodes back. There was a game of Breath of the Wind or Breath of the Wild. I always say Wind, and it was made to look like the original Zelda.
Oh, I saw some pictures.
You see, okay, it looks cool. You know, it has the same effect. Everything is cool about it. Now, this guy who goes by Winter Drake, that's his name. He's the developer, and apparently he made this. You know, like I told you, he rendered the style of the original Zelda, but the problem with this whole deal was he wasn't giving it away for free. He was actually selling it.
The game?
Yeah.
Huh.
So, guess what? I bet you can't guess what happened.
He got sued.
Of course he did. So, Nintendo has sent him a cease and desist, pretty much recognizing that what you're doing is illegal. Obviously, copyright, you name it. And it's just something that in this world, I don't get how people don't realize that is something that's big, right? Like that is something that you go to prison for it.
Yeah.
I mean, like, especially if you do it enough or if you sell enough or whatever you do with it. But this guy started on Kickstarter, which was weird because you would think something like that would have gotten shut down. But with this, no, Nintendo sends a cease and desist. Obviously, he stops. So he's probably in the clear. Now, what do you think of this? Is this something that, do you feel like Nintendo is in the wrong? And of course, I mean, like, as far as a gamer goes.
No,
not
at all. Like, the guy could have altered it even and got away. But you're specifically not only using their characters, but you're using their sprites, their programming. You probably just hacked the game, made a homebrew or whatever. So you're using everything theirs, and then you're also turning a profit.
Yeah.
The profit's the thing that killed him. If he would have done it and just gave it away,
it would have been fine.
Yep.
They wouldn't have touched him. Because it's fine. That whatever. Because then it's just like an artistic thing. It's just like, oh yeah, here it is. Here's what I've made. Check it out. Now, the cool part about it is it actually does look really good. Like, it looks like it would be, like this game could come out. Like, you could play it on the Switch. Like that would be like a game you'd be like.
It was like the exact Nintendo.
Yeah, and it's totally cool, right? Like I even think it's a great idea. Now, he did come back to say this Winter Drake. He did say that he is going to still create the game. He is going to change he's going to change the look for the entire game, though. It's going to be pretty much the same game, but it's not going to look like Zelda. You know, is this something
The Legend of Schmelda?
Oh, if we could only hope. If you have a better name for it, you should throw it on our Twitter at GameFixShow. I really want to know like what you would name it.
Breath of the Mind.
Brucey B is in the chat. Look at that. Our own Brucey B. If you guys aren't familiar with him, he reviews a lot of our shows or a lot of movies. He does movie reviews for us, and he's in there. Aw, Smog the Direct.
Well, hey, how about we do this? I got some movie news real quick.
Okay, yeah. Well, since I brought it up, yeah, go ahead.
All right, so this is something that I've always just thought as like a half-ass idea, just as an explanation for what's going on, and it turns out a lot of people thought the same way. You might think the same way too. All right.
Me.
So I ask you, in every single Marvel movie, who's in it? Every single Marvel movie.
Okay.
Every Marvel movie, even Fox Marvel.
Stan Lee.
Every single one.
Right.
Now, people were like, at first it was a cameo. It probably started out as a cameo.
I know what you're getting at. Go ahead.
So it turns out that Guardians of the Galaxy 2 solidifies the theory that Stan Lee is a Watcher.
Yes.
That's awesome.
I can't wait.
It was the only thing they could have went with.
Yeah.
Was that he was a Watcher, and they validate that in Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm excited, dude. That movie's going to be badass. That comes out Friday, right?
I guarantee you it also ends with at least one Avenger.
Dead? Or
No, it's going to show one Avenger.
dead.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right on.
Because the next one they come together.
Come together. Yeah, that makes sense. That's cool. The universes come together. I got to see that. Well, I mean, we kind of already had one, right? Thanos was in a couple other ones, but not really in the main storyline.
Yeah, he was only after credits in pretty much just like the Avengers, maybe Ultron too. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Avengers, but no one really knew who he was. They just saw his face.
Oh, that's true.
And then the second time, I don't remember. Somebody knows. Is when he grabbed the fucking.
All right. Anything else from that? That's pretty awesome. I don't think you can go anywhere from there.
Yeah, Stan Lee's the Watcher.
Stan Lee's the man, dude. That's great. I love that.
He probably broke a record for reoccurring character in the most movies.
You know what, dude? You're probably right about that. I would have to look that up. That's pretty awesome.
Mm-hmm.
But
they'd have to put his name in the credits because his name's not in the credits anywhere.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Like it didn't say like the Watcher Stan Lee.
Yes.
But if he is in there as like if it says like maybe he is credited. If it's like janitor Stan Lee.
That's all it is. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure it is. Just like that.
Be good enough.
That's good enough, man. Yeah, that's good enough.
Yeah, Stan Lee, you're gonna be rich.
I think he's rich. All right. You're gonna be rich. I got some other movie news. I guess we'll just go into it. We'll just do it now. The Rock actually bestows a little bit of movie news upon us. What is that? You name it?
I don't remember.
You don't remember?
Wait.
This is the select screen news. What's that? Rampage. Yes. And The Rock he took to Instagram at the Rock. He said, "Going primal. Good to finally have boots on the ground here in Georgia for production of Rampage. I head up an anti-poaching unit out of Rwanda. Yeah, my best friend is a rare albino gorilla named George. Very bad people infect George, an alligator, and a wolf with a serum. All three animals grow at an unprecedented rate. Their size, speed, agility, and violent aggression is off the charts. They go on a deadly rampage and want to destroy the world. George, not happy. Me, not happy. When animals like you, they lick you." when this is what he wrote. When
animals like you, they lick you.
They lick you. When they don't like you, they kill you. I will hunt down the bad people who did this to my best friend. And when I find them, I will not lick them. We have the best voice effects monster making team, blah, 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 and all that. So, yeah, this is happening, dude.
That's kind of weird. It seems so silly.
I'm totally into it, and of course, he posted it with a picture of him doing like standing push-ups with a chain around his neck because he's the Rock.
Yeah, he's the Rock.
Amazing.
You can't deny.
So yeah, and then at the end he says, as always, let's have fun, let's shoot. Hashtag Primal DNA. Hashtag George. Hashtag Lizzie. Hashtag Ralph. Hashtag Rampage. I love it.
Oh, man.
Dude, I can't wait to see that. That's gonna be great. Are you kidding me?
The game
Dude,
was great, but that was back when they didn't need a real storyline.
That's true. Now they got a storyline. Come on, it's gonna be okay.
Yeah,
Don't-
I'm sure
don't
it
be
might be. I like Rock movies.
That's fair. Well, how about this? And this was actually kind of older news, but it's actually very exciting to me. What was the thing about the Thor Ragnarok preview that you thought was awesome?
The Hulk.
No. There was one character in particular that you saw for sure.
Fucking what's his name? I
Come
can't
on.
remember his name. The bad guy.
Jeff Goldblum.
Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum. Well, this past week, Jeff Goldblum announced that he will be in the sequel of Jurassic World.
So you two dig up dinosaurs?
Really?
Well,
Look how excited your face is.
That's awesome.
You'll have to get used to Dr. Malcolm.
That's
Oh, you
great.
like
They already tied it together though with the Asian.
Right, yeah, and of course, and what's his and his he spared no expense. You know, the owner of the original Jurassic Park. You remember? Wait for it. So yes, Dr. Ian Malcolm is going to be making a return to the Jurassic World Park, whatever universe.
Right.
Awesome. I'm in. I'm totally down, dude. I love Jeff Goldblum, dude. I mean, even when it came to like his older movies, like The Fly, and have you ever seen his version of The Fly? I mean, because that was technically a remake of the original.
Yeah.
But his version is so creepy and amazing, and he plays that part perfectly. And you can see why Jeff Goldblum is such a great actor from that movie, at least in my eyes. That's what I see.
I think he's cool.
Yeah. So,
Blumming it.
loving it. Okay.
Gold Blumming.
Coming up, there's a little event called the Electronic Entertainment Expo.
They should shorten that, like
E3. How about E3? I'll just use that.
How about
there is a couple of possible things that a lot of people are saying. These are obviously rumors, but let's get into it and let's see. Let's kind of like, what feeling do you have, Erlane, as far as
happiness?
These possible remakes? I'll throw this out there, and this is something that we said before, and I think at the time it was like, no, that's not going to happen. But who knows? Fallout New Vegas 2. Maybe.
No.
No.
I mean, I didn't play. I have New Vegas. I didn't really play it. Fallout's not like my thing. It's too big.
Yeah.
Too much. I mean,
okay.
So then fine. Good. I mean, there's a lot of people that want that game.
Yes, that's true. It was good. I mean, I was into it. It wasn't the best Fallout game. But it was great. It had a lot of glitches. It was like, but it's okay. Okay, how about this one? Wolfenstein 2.
Wait, they remade that.
Yeah, but they're
a sequel. That was a fun game. So yeah.
What was it? The New Order was the first one, and then the Old Blood was the next one.
The expansion. I didn't play that.
Oh yeah, that's right, the expansion. So they're looking at a completely new game. Is this something that you think would happen, or are you open to? I'm open to this.
I bet they do it. Yeah. I'm game.
Okay.
I mean, it's a game. I'm a person.
Doom. They're thinking possibly we might see a new Doom DLC. I think this is actually something that might happen.
Yeah.
We haven't seen a lot from Doom.
I have to buy Doom.
Yes, you do. Doom is pretty awesome.
It's fun though, yeah.
Yeah. Of course, I don't know if did you ever play The Evil Within?
No. Is that about the guy, third person?
I think so. Yeah.
No.
Well, they're looking to possibly do a sequel with that. The Evil Within. Duh. Or two. Duh. I don't know. I don't. Whatever. That could happen or not happen, and I think I'd be fine either way.
Yeah.
You?
Next.
What's that?
Next.
Next. Okay. Actually, this is the last one. You ready?
Last.
New Elder Scrolls.
Of course, there's gonna make a new one.
Dun dun dun. Yeah. Why not?
I mean,
of course
they
there would
just
be.
go to another continent in this world that they made up.
They might as well. The Elder Scrolls game was pretty awesome. Unfortunately, it gets re-released on every system that will be ever made, at least until I'm dead, I would imagine.
Really?
So I don't know. I'm open to it. I've put a lot of hours into Skyrim and that, so I could see this happening. And this is the perfect time to do it, man. Bethesda needs to come back. I'm telling you.
They're back.
You know, you're right.
Fallout was a hit.
Huh?
Fallout was a hit.
Fallout was a hit. You're right.
They
but they need more.
start if they start releasing DLC for Fallout, like.
Well,
I'll buy it.
they have
More.
Yeah, more. Right.
Like a whole nother season.
Yeah, you should get that. But yeah, so that's what I have. I know E3 is actually something that a lot of people look out for because there's a lot of announcements, and even if we can get a few of them, I hope to see some of those. I think so. You have the 2DS, right?
No, I don't have it.
You don't have
I want to talk about it though.
That's what I mean.
And why the fuck they're releasing one?
That's it? That's all you got?
They're releasing a Nintendo 2DS XL.
Yes.
So not only did they have the Nintendo DS, and then they had the Nintendo 3DS. Why? Why did they do 3DS?
Because they like
It's
3D.
already in 2D. So they're like, let's step it up for 3D. Ooh, we failed at that. Let's jump back, but resell it as something new.
Yes.
Bigger a little bit.
It doesn't
No, not even bigger.
Close.
We'll take the same thing, not close it, take out the 3D. It's 2DS.
Yeah.
So it's the DS again. And then they had the DSX and the DS XL, which is a 2DS.
Yes.
What is this one, the XL?
The XL, the 2DS XL.
And so now there's going to be a 2DS XL, which is really a DS XL or a DSX that doesn't close.
DSX, isn't that like a big, tall store? Big and tall.
DSX speakers or whatever. DHL. No. But you know what I'm saying? Like they go. I don't get it. Why would they even spend any kind of marketing on this when they have the Nintendo Switch
already? Yeah.
They released the shitty balls and stopped because of resources. So what the fuck, dude?
So what the hell are they doing?
Like, why not just take all of this and not make a 2DS and put out more minis?
Yeah.
You know, or put more money into making more like Super Nintendo minis. And the Wii. You saw that? The Wii U Slim?
Oh yeah.
They're fucking releasing the Wii.
The Wii U.
No. I meant no. I meant the Wii.
Just
I'm
the
pretty
Wii.
Sure. The Wii. Like a small. I'm pretty sure it's the Wii. Even if it was the Wii U, but no, it's the Wii.
I have to take something back. The 2DS XL does fold. It does flip open. It does close.
Oh, so they brought it back to the DS XL.
Yeah. It'll be available for $149.99.
Dude, look, I gotta say, they fixed the 3D,
Yeah.
and it works. Like the 3D used to, like you had to have it at the right angle, and then look at it, and then it'd give you a headache. Now It has eye tracking, so wherever you're looking, it's 3D.
Right.
You don't have to like be in a specific spot. And right when they perfect that, they decide to take it out.
Well, I mean, Nintendo's going to start selling games on the Switch that are old school retro. You know that, right?
If they don't, they're stupid.
They're stupid. Yeah,
They're gonna charge everybody again.
Of course. Yeah, I mean, they did it before. They did it on the Wii. They did it on the Wii U. You could download. I think they were like $5 a piece, or 500 units, or whatever their version of money was.
Yeah.
Because that's Nintendo. They live in their own little world, and that's fine. That's fine. They make decent games. I guess their marketing is weird. Something we're not used to, at least in the States, and they just keep doing it over and over. And I don't know. They're yeah. I don't even know, dude. I mean, you were talking about you mentioned the NES Mini. They stopped making that because they didn't have all the resources they could to make this thing, and they are moving it aside so they could concentrate on the Mini SNES, which is cool. I'm into that.
I would get that.
You're into that. No set on games, however, internally. It'll probably be like another 30 to whatever games, 30 games.
They'll probably run out of resources again.
Yeah.
And why would look, man, I'm not a business guy, but I mean,
you don't have to be in this
it
game.
doesn't make any sense. Nothing they do makes sense. Like they have like 10 different dying products. The only thing keeping them alive is Pokemon.
Yeah, that's true. Well, the only thing that they do have that does make sense. Are you ready for this? Now, this is something. Are you ready for this? This is something that I was like, interesting. So obviously, the demands on the Switch are high because it's a new system and people want it. And Nintendo is very good at not releasing enough. They just never do. It's that supply and demand, whatever you call it, right? Well, to meet the high demand that the Switch is getting right now, because they know they're going to make money if they sell it now, they went by air. They actually flew a lot of the systems over to the States rather than ship them, because that's what they normally do. It cost a lot more, but they say it's something that made us more happy, I think.
More happy?
Yeah. And it should cost. It'll cost them an extra $45 per Switch to send them via air. Mm-hmm. So it's $45 to ship the system. Really, is what internationally. That's cool. I mean, I think that's right. That's what they should be doing. They have sold. Do you know the number of Nintendo Switches they have sold so far?
I'm gonna say 2 million.
2.74 to be exact. Well, to be roughly exact. So in the first month, they sold 2.74 million. But and then that's not even a full month. So that's kind of impressive. I don't know how much is it going to do and where it's going to start going down, because it will. I think that's, people will get theirs and that's it. But like a lot of people have problems with this thing. I know a friend of mine actually asked me about the Switch today, and I was like hard pressed to tell him anything that great about it. Right? I mean, if someone asked you, Verlaine, what would you say?
I wouldn't know what to say. Like it's almost like if they're asking about it, I can't really explain it to them.
No,
because they won't know. You should already know. I don't think that was them being nice. I think that is
they're making money,
misleading us into thinking they're being nice, because it's already come out years ago that consoles, like companies lose money immediately on consoles. They don't.
Right.
They make nothing off them. They make money off the games and the licenses and publishings and all that stuff. So for them to say, "Oh, we're going to cover the $45 extra cost," they may have not even been losing money from making
it's a tactic to make more.
They're Nintendo. There's probably factories that have the parts that, look, it's Nintendo. they don't really come up with their own parts. They take everybody else's. And that's all the Switch is somebody's product that they bought out. I don't know, man. I think Nintendo's just misleading everybody again. What they did with the Wii sold out immediately, and they kept releasing it in bursts.
Of course.
And then all of a sudden they're like, look at us. 10 years later, we're still selling Wiis. Yeah, well, I pre-ordered mine 10 years ago, and I just got it.
Thanks. Yeah, it sucks. It sucks because, like, you know, obviously being a kid, knowing the name Nintendo is just one of those names that you're just like, you know, when you were a kid, you could trust that name. Everything about it was like, oh, this is great. Super Nintendo came out. Oh, what a great system that was. But like, I don't know. It just like the more we go like ahead, it just seems like Nintendo just keeps going down and down and down. And I don't know. I wish the best for them. It's obviously a system made for kids, and for parties that you would bring your system to. I don't know. That's fine.
They also misled us as children because we're so awesomely hung up on Nintendo being so great, and, you know, like everything was like seal of approval and stuff.
Oh yeah.
And they would tout the fact that, oh, you know, Nintendo, all it was exclusives. They had no competition.
Yeah,
they
true.
finally have had competition, and that's where they've just sucked. And the only thing keeping them afloat is the same reason why people still think that The Rocketeer is a good movie.
It's
a cult following. People are like, dude, it sucks so bad. It feels kind of good to like it. I'm just going to like it.
It's a Disney movie, isn't it?
Yeah, they're redoing it.
Yeah.
A sequel.
Speaking of Disney, I have a plan. I haven't really told you about it that much. I kind of mentioned it, but it's actually something that I want to tell the viewers. And if you're watching us here on Twitch, that's great. Thank you. I'm actually planning on playing The Lion King. Finally, I'm going to broadcast some Lion King and show you how to beat this. This game is not that difficult. And I know a lot of people out there are like, they doubt that I can beat this. I have beaten this game more times than I even know. I don't even remember. I can't even give you a number. I can't.
It's see how long it takes you. How fast you can do it.
I think, what did I say? When we interviewed Darbian, he's the guy with the world record holder for Super Mario Brothers. When we interviewed him, I think I said that I can do it in under 15 minutes. So that's what I'm looking at. 15. I'll go 15 to 20 minutes.
I have no idea. I couldn't even say a time.
I don't even know, and it's not going to be any kind of speed run, so don't get that misconstrued. Well, I just want to kind of show you how to get through it. It's a fun game. And obviously, I don't want to ruin it for you if you don't want to get ruined. But if you've been playing this game since you were a kid and you never could get through Hakuna Matata, I will show you how to get through Hakuna Matata.
The stupid monkeys.
Yeah.
Throwing around your balled up self.
Yep. And then and to jump up the logs up the waterfall. If you played the game, you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, that's something I'm planning on doing probably in the next week or two. So look for that. Well, I'll post more of that on our Twitter at GameFixShow. So follow us so you can do that. And if you are listening or watching us here on Twitch, thank you. This is our first ever live broadcast on Twitch as far as the show. But don't worry, if you missed some of this show, you can download this show on iTunes, the Stitcher app, Google Play, and TuneIn. So there's many places to get it. So after we're done with this live show tonight, you'll be able to download it, the audio version, tonight after the show. Probably about an hour after the show, it'll be up.
And opposite for the people who aren't watching and you're listening to the podcast, just know that now we record them live. It's still going to be the same podcast. It's just, you could check it live. You could be the first. And shortly we are going to kind of migrate over to Beam a little bit and try to tinker with you guys interacting with us by playing sounds, and which will be included on the stream in the podcast.
At least we think it will.
No, it will. I'm pretty sure it will.
All right, cool.
I'll make it.
I will make it.
Well, it'll definitely go over the stream.
Sweet. Well, that's cool. No, I'm into that. So okay, but before we leave, I have this for you. There is we didn't talk any Overwatch today. I feel a little sad about it. which is probably good for the people because we talk a lot of fucking Overwatch.
Well, I mean, it was Link who told me they just confirmed that we will get 3 new maps this year.
Awesome.
Which
Well, there you
equals
go.
out to how they pretty much do it. And then with those 3 maps, you can only assume 3 more characters.
Awesome.
Which is a good little cycle. 3 per year. We already had 1, 2. We had 2 new maps this year.
Okay.
This first season, right? Eichenwald and Oasis.
But see, I got there after Eichenwald was already there.
Oh, Eichenwald was such a good feeling to see that, play it.
Yeah, when I got the game, it was already there. So for me, it was just a map that was included in the game.
Well, actually, I guess Arctic, the 3v3 map, counts as the 3rd map.
Oh, okay. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But this has nothing to do with Overwatch, although it does have to do with Blizzard. Hearthstone. There's something going on with Hearthstone and Blizzard. They have reached a milestone that's actually pretty amazing. The amount of Hearthstone players has reached over 50 million total players around the world that play Hearthstone. That is an astronomical number. I think it's great. This is something that you should be kind of excited for because the game is that big. Endless action, endless competition. But the cool thing about it is from celebrating this, and actually now that I read it, it's 70 million. If there's 20 extra that it is 70 million. 70 million. And because of the milestone, they are going to give away a free pack. Okay, so as long as you log in anytime during this month, the month of May, so this is May 1st, so by the end of the month, you'll be able to download a free pack. So if that, and it's actually not the easiest thing to do if you do play Hearthstone to actually go in there and download a new pack. But
like to play for, you mean? Is that what you're talking about?
Like to
win a new pack?
Yeah,
yeah, you got to win like 3 in a row.
Yeah. So this is cool. This is something that you should definitely go and check out. I think if you've never played Hearthstone, this is cool. It's a free game. It's available on iPad. It's available on your Android. It's available on your computer. You can go through battle.net. Well, battle.net was whatever. You know what I mean. Blizzard's site. Poor battle.net. So that's pretty cool. I'm kind of excited. I think this is really cool, and I'm totally going to download it. I play it a lot more. I play more on my iPad than I do on the computer. But that's
we should play. I'll download it.
Yeah, totally.
I'm good at that game.
Okay.
I just don't play a lot.
Yeah, I don't. I guess I didn't really have anybody to play with. I was just playing against random people, which is cool. Randos, but yeah. So, oh yeah, and real quick, I don't think we covered PlayStation Plus free games for May.
No.
You mentioned Xbox at the beginning. But for the PlayStation, the first PlayStation 4 game is Tales from the Borderlands. So if you're into Telltale and a game from Telltale that you don't have to just click and go, where you actually can use a gun and shoot people. Is it? No, I don't think it is.
I don't know.
It's Telltale. It's not.
I don't really.
Got you. No. So that whatever. That's cool. And then Abzu. Or Abzu, I have no idea what this is.
ABZU, it's that swimming game that I showed you.
Oh, yeah.
That's free?
Yep, that's free this month.
Oh, good, because I'm so tempted to buy that game.
Well, it's free for PlayStation, so
right.
Yeah.
I'm tempted to buy it. It's like a nice looking game.
Oh, yeah. And then for PlayStation 3, if you still play and have it hooked up and ready to go, Blood Knights is free. Port Royale 3 Pirates and Merchants is free. And then there's actually they always do PS Vita games, Laser Disco Defenders and Typewriter. Talking about. And actually you can actually buy those on the PlayStation 4 to play those games. And I believe you probably have to pay for those. Yeah. But yeah. So there you go. That's all I got. Verlaine, you got anything else you want to talk about this show and what we've been doing and whatever?
No, I don't think so.
Well, we urge you to check out our website, gamefix.ning.com. Everything is there that you need to check out us me, Verlaine, Link, and of course Brucey B. He's up there too. But we want. What are you doing? Is this no? Yeah. Oh yeah. I can grab you if you're watching the live feed. But like this is something we love. We love video games. This is something we've grown up with, and we do this every Monday night. And we want you to join us every Monday night because it's what we do. So if there's something you want us to talk about, we're here. We're listening, and we love it. We love video games. Verlaine, got anything else?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll see you next.
Wait.
Oh, you got something real quick?
Are you gonna be on tonight?
Yeah, I will be on tnig. Yes. I will be on. We will play. You could. Oh yeah, you could friend us. We're gonna play some Overwatch. Is that what's going on tonight?
Why not?
Probably.
Yep.
Friend Verlaine at UPWN. UPN. What is it?
UPWN.
I did say it right. And then you can friend me at Sixstringer, SIX Stringer, like a guitar, 5'7". So please look for us there. That'd be great.
What if you really meant a violin?
Oh, they only have 4 strings, so that's fine. So not gonna get that past me. Yeah, so because I own one. Oh, poor baby. All right, so all right, Brucey B, what are you gonna say?
Goodbye. Have a nice day. Peace.
See ya.
Love ya.